Intrinsic. Hey. What's going on, everybody? I just came live really quickly to talk about a post that my friend posted on Facebook. And when he posted it, I know that he was doing it out of fun, but he must have been going through something or went through something with a friend, which is why you post certain things. But he made me analyze myself, and I'm gonna be very transparent and let you know what I found out about myself and me being a friend. So let me just read his post, and then I'm gonna answer it myself truthfully. So I'm gonna come out. I don't know if it's gonna boot me out. I don't know if you can still see me or whatever, but I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna come back. So he said, look in the mirror and analyze the type of friend you are. Have you lied to your friend? Hated on your friend? Hung out with your friend's enemy? Been jealous of your friend? Kept secrets from your friend? Oh, and talked about your friend? These are all signs of disrespect in a friendship. The people want to know. And when he posted it, I thought about it and I said, yeah, I've done all those things at one point or another to a friend, to a person I thought that I considered a friend or they considered me a friend. I've done all of those things. And I'm being quite honest about that. And when I think about that, I feel bad. I really do, because even though at the time when I did it, I know I was justified. I thought I was justified to doing it, but it didn't make it right. So when he said that, I answered him back. I said, you know what? I've done all those things. So I'm not a good friend. I haven't been a good friend to people. So and it's okay. It's okay. It really is. You make mistakes and you learn along the way. Those things mean a lot when you consider yourself a friend or when you want friends. So, you have to be mindful of the things that you do to the people that you so called care about. And I did speak about this briefly on Facebook, but I just want to speak about it again, that, there's no guidelines to what a friend should be, but you know right from wrong as an adult. And there are just things that you shouldn't do. One thing I'm going to say again is, be a good listener. A friend is a good listener. A friend doesn't always have to um, give their opinion on every situation. You know, sometimes people just want you to listen. They don't need to hear something back all the time. Every time you say something, they got a rebuttal. You know, a friend, is honest with their friends. Like, they don't tell them things they think they want to hear. They tell them the truth as they see it. They give their opinions, and it doesn't always have to align with yours. The different having different opinions is healthy. It really is, because if you use your listening ears and listen, sometimes they can give you advice and vice versa. Sometimes you can give them advice. So a friend is not always thinking they're right about everything. Um, a friend is not going to sit around and talk about you to other friends. If you have a problem with your friend, you need to be able to voice that to them. You don't need to have someone else because you want to feel like you just want to be right. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to dissolve the problem going on. You just want somebody to agree with you on your stance. And sometimes that's not a good friend. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say sometimes. That's just not a good friend. These are things you learn as you grow, as you get older. And these are some of the mistakes that I made being friendly and having friends. To have friends, you have to know how to be a friend. And when someone tells you something that is of importance to them, it's important that you listen and take heed and take it in, be a little, what word am I looking for? Hey, Mix. Hey. Just, I'm talking about friendships and what it means to be a friend. Something that I had to learn. It's not nothing that I knew automatically. It's something that I learned through trial and error. And I'm just speaking briefly on that, about what it means to be a friend. A friend should be able to talk to you about anything that's going on with them, no matter how big or small you may think it is. Sometimes a friend just want to be able to vent, to talk to you, and for you to hear them. And again, it doesn't always mean that, hey, Frugal Mama, hey, it doesn't always mean that you're right, they're wrong. It doesn't take all of that. All it takes is for you to listen and understand what they're going through, whether you agree or not. A friend is not going to just tell you what you want to hear all the time. A friend is going to be honest with you and tell you right from wrong, because you may not know it. Or you telling me, I may not know it. And I'm looking at it now through a different lens. You know, 4 eyes is always better than two. So I mean, and 4 ears is always better than two. So you might hear it one way and your friend hear it another. It's always worth you talking that out and figuring things out together as friends. A friend doesn't go behind your back and chill with your enemies. um that's not a friend. And a lot of women and men don't even know what it's like to be friends, because they're not friendly. They don't even understand what that is about. But it's a good jewel to have. It's and I'm not saying you got to have a whole bunch of friends. You don't need a lot of friends, but to have someone that you can vent to and talk to and just chill with from time to time is awesome. It's an awesome gift to have. So I just wanted to come out and share that with you guys, because I had to analyze my own friendliness. What am I a good friend? And I take value in that. I think it's important. Now, some people may not say they don't need no friends. No, you don't need anything, too much of anything in life, but it's good to have. Um, it's good to have somebody that you can sit down and talk to and know that the next person is not going to know your business. You know what I'm saying? What you tell your friend is going to stay between you two. And if you have a disagreement with anything, hey, Diven, if you disagree with anything, you're going to be able to share that with your friend, and it's not going to turn into a fight. Um, I'll tell you a quick story time of something that I just recently went through with one of my friends, my close friends. We've been friends for over 30 years. And right now she's pissed at me. And because I told her the truth, she did something foul with her sister, her older sister, and she know me. I respect the older siblings. I don't play that. I have older brothers and I have older sisters that I respect to the utmost. And she didn't always share those values with her sister. But when me and her became friends and I started explaining to her how important that is to respect your older sister, and how much her mother wanted that for her daughters, she started to understand that. And her sister got really, really close. And her sister is like my big sister. So I respect her in that manner. So she did something that I didn't agree with. And she didn't like the fact that I called her out on it. And so right now she's pissed at me, and that's fine. And I told her, I said, you can be pissed at me, but I'm never going to play in your face. I'm not going to tell you everything you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what's right, and you do with it what you choose. But I'm going to let you know when you're wrong. And in this situation, she was wrong, and I told her, and she's pissed at me, like I said, but hopefully she'll get over it. Mick said, it's hard being friendly in such an unfriendly space and time. So let me just say this. you have to guard your peace. You have to be responsible for your, yes, a good friend will keep it a buck. You're right, Divin. You have to guard your peace and be responsible for who you allow in your life as and who you consider a friend. Everybody that you come into contact with you don't deserve your energy and don't deserve your space. And that's something that you got to pay close attention to and take let me see, handle that with care. I'm gonna say that. Handle that with care. And you don't allow no one to mess your character up, to make you feel, to turn your character around because they wasn't a good friend to you as you were to them. You just move around, but you have to again choose who you consider a friend wisely. Everybody that grin up in your face is not a friend. Everybody you talk to on the phone or chatter out here in the streets, that's not a friend. A friend is a friendship is sacred. That's a sacred bond. That's a sacred relationship that you should take seriously. You cannot consider everyone your friend. It's okay to be cordial. Know the difference of being cordial with someone and considering someone a friend. And that's something we don't do. We get cordial with people and then we automatically say, that's my girl, that's my friend. No, it's not, because guess what? That person may not share that same sentiment with you. And you have to understand that and know the difference. When you meet somebody, you don't have to share your whole life with them in one whop. And I know it's difficult because we as women, we get to talking and we just start sharing because you feel comfortable with certain people. But that comfort can be an illusion. It does not, you know what I'm saying? You can get that wrong a lot. So you got to be careful what you share with people, when you choose to share it, and how much you're going to share. That comes with time. That's not one conversation. They have to be trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? To be your friend. And understand that and take that in. Like, seriously, they have to be very, very, you have to be cautious with your own heart, with your own mind, and understand that, okay, I'm going into this thing, I'm meeting this person, I like her or I like him, and I want it to flourish, I want to take it to the next level, but can I trust this person? And you'll know, because one thing about it, you get that intuition, and red flags will come, but don't choose to ignore them red flags. Listen to yourself. Pay attention to them red flags and move accordingly. That's what I'll say about that. With having friends and being a friend. Like, what type of person are you? Are you a trustworthy person? Because if you're not going to attract those type of people. If you're the type of friend that will tell me one thing, and then soon as we get off the phone, you're calling your next friend to tell that friend my business, that's not a good friend. It's not always a gossip fest. That's not what friendships is. And now at this point, being like, I'm an older woman. I'm not old, but I'm an older woman, to where I don't need to see my friends every day. I don't need to talk to them on the phone every day. What's going on in your life that you need to be on the phone gossiping every single day, or talking to somebody, the same person, every day? You think about that. Honestly, think about that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then you got too much time on your hand, and maybe you need to start figuring out some other things to do with your time. If you have children, if you have a career, if you have a family, you have other things to do. And I'm gonna be honest, like, a lot of times talking to your friend is a getaway. I get that. You don't want to deal with what's going on in your life all the time. Sometimes you want to get away, and maybe picking up the phone and calling your girl is your getaway. Maybe going on YouTube and looking at other people's problems and drama is your getaway. That's totally fine, and it's okay, because we're human. However, do a little self-reflection as well. While you're doing that, reflect on yourself and understand, okay, I got too much time. It's something else that I could be doing. I know it's something else that I can be doing besides this all day. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing that all day, then something's not right. You're not balanced. And you need to get balanced. Again, especially if you have a family, if you have a husband, if you have a wife, if you have children, if you have a career, those things set precedent than friends. Sorry, that's just the truth. When you get with your friends, it's supposed to be a good time. Y'all are supposed to be like, well, girl, this is what's been going on with me. This is what's been going on with you. And y'all get together and have a great time together. But if you're doing that every day, bullshit is going to come. Because everybody is dealing with something, and then they're wearing you out with their problems. You wearing them out with your problems. Come on, y'all, we got to do better. Mick said, I've learned to just revert inward and share what I want, and don't mind being common knowledge. It's nothing. Let me tell you something. Being transparent, I don't know how and when they made that a negative. It's not a negative. Sharing things that you want to share and talk about, it's okay. You just can't, even when people try to villainize that and try to make it a negative, it can't be. If you came out of it, if you're going through it and you're going to get out of that, it can't be a negative. You know what I'm saying? So, you just got to be okay with yourself. And even if you're doing good or bad, be okay with yourself. If you can do that, then you can be okay with others. When you're not okay with yourself, then you're not good with nobody. Everybody is an issue. You got an issue with everybody because you are not with self. And that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to do better. You just got to do better. That's pretty much what it boils down to. And even if you don't got it all figured out, because none of us do. None of us got life down to a science. None of us do. We can act like we do, but we don't. But learning is growth. Wanting to learn is growth. And once you get it and you got it, you sit in it. You don't stay away from it. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If you're learning something, if you learned something that you didn't know, look at that as the best thing ever. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. And start to do better with it. That's it. You take that and you just do better. We got the 2024 elections coming. I'm sorry, I just skipped that right on up. But I just wanted to share one thing because I've been watching one hopeful for the 2024 election. I don't have a party, so I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat. I'm independent. It's who I think will do the best job at the time. But one hopeful I do want to bring to mind is she's a California representative. Her name is Katie Porter. If you guys don't know her, I want you to start looking at her, paying attention to her. She's young. We need fresh ideas. The world is moving, and we don't have time for people that's stuck in their time. Because the world is going on and on and on. Our children are elevating, and we can't be. They're steamrolling up ahead of us. They ain't waiting for us, and they're not sitting with us either. They're going beyond us. And what I'm finding out now is that we are now following the kids, and it should be the other way around. So we got to get more innovative and start allowing ourselves to think outside the box and stop being stuck where we were. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. I don't want Joe Biden to run again. He has done what he needed to do. He needs to sit down and retire. I don't think he has it in him. He is 80-something years old. I don't think Bernie Sanders has nothing in him. He's 80-something years old. These are older, seasoned people, and I still respect them. But to run this country and to get us on to the next level, they can't do it. And we need better. We need more people, and it could be either or. It does not have to be a Democrat or I mean, don't have to be a Democrat. It can be a Republican. If I see something I like and I think it's going to move us to the next level, I'm going for it. That's just me. Right now, I don't see anything going on with Republicans. Republican held states. I don't know if y'all paying attention. The Republican held states right now, you got the most gunplay in these states, the most COVIDs in the Republican ran states. They're not representing America in the best way that they should. And I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about the ones that once they recognize power more than change and growth. That's the issue. So, even if you're not into politics, guess what? If you got children and grandchildren, you should be. You should be wanting to know when you leave this earth, are your kids going to, if you love your children, if you love your family, you should want to know, are they going to be okay when you leave this earth? Okay. You should care. Hey, she's so well. Hi. Hey, tuned in from New York at one. Thank you so much, Frugal Mama, for sending people to me. I'm not talking about much, but I'm talking about something. But again, guys, let's just get more in tune with what's going on around us, and let's get better with this. Hey, Viv. Let's just get better and let's just get involved. Do you know who your congresswoman or man is in your state? Do you know who your mayor is in your city? Do you know who your governor is in your state? If you don't, I'm good, Viv. Thanks for asking. If you don't, you need to know. It's important. If you don't like what's going on around you, we get so caught up with what's going on in every other state and all around the world because of social media that we don't even know what's going on in our own backyard. That's an issue. That is an issue. Pay attention more to what's going on around you. Before this internet, when I was younger, we went outside. We wasn't concerned about what was going on in North Carolina. We was only concerned about what was going on in Jersey because that's where we were from. Now, we so concerned with everybody else that we missed the mark on our own states and our own cities and our own towns. And that's an issue. So let's just get back to basics and pay attention to what's going on in our own backyards. Today, I don't know if anybody knows our solar panels. Today, we just got our solar panels put on, installed. Right. We just got our solar panels installed. Right now, I don't know where you guys, yes, I don't know where you guys live, but where I live at, people come around all the time trying to put solar panels on the homes. And it's prevalent to get your credit together so that you can get it for free. Because in a couple of more years, it's going to be necessary. You're going to have it, and you're going to have to pay for it. So when you're able to get it, don't reject it, because it's only to help. It's not to hurt. And again, in a couple of years, everybody's going to have to get it, because that's what we're moving into. So if they are offering it to you free, take the chance and get it. Get it. Well, see, each state is different. I know where I'm at. It was free. Now, like I said, they just installed it today. So what remains to be seen is how it's going to affect the bill. But just from what I'm hearing, a big difference. Not major, but better. So it's not an extra bill. It's actually going to help your bill come down. Your electricity comes down. When you have a home, it's expensive. Electricity is high. So when you have a home, it's bringing it down. It brings the price down. So it's only helping you. It's not really to hurt you. However, when they do mandate these solar panels and you have to pay for it, then it will get expensive. I don't want an extra bill either, intrinsic. Again, it still remains to be seen how much this is going to help. But I'm willing to give it a chance. We didn't have to pay for it to get installed. It was installed free. So let's see what the bill is going to look like. Well, they said I still have to pay a monthly fee for the panels. No, we don't have no monthly fee. No, we don't have no monthly fee for the panels. See, again, the state, like I know another one of my coworkers, they have the solar for their whole town. And the solar, she said her bill is extremely lower than it was. And they did the whole town. So that, and they didn't have to pay for that. So again, I guess you have to go with where you live and see what it is. You know, I guess it's different in every state. I didn't know that, but I'm listening to you, intrinsic, and yeah, we didn't have to pay for the panels. We didn't have to pay, and it's no monthly fee or anything. They offered it for free of no charge. And I'm gonna tell you, this was like the third one. Hey, TC. This was the third one because the first two we didn't get it. But then the third one, we got it, and now we have it. And they have to get it mandated through the city and everything. It's a lot to it, but I'm hoping it's worth it. Again, we're just trying it ourselves, but I do know that in time it is going to be mandated. Everybody's going to have to get them, and you are going to have to pay for them. So if you can get it for free right now, do it. That's my 2 cents on that. What else did I want to cover? Oh, I was also wanted to let you know, moms and dads, I don't want to put everything solely on women. Start teaching your children. Oh, not in Texas. Okay. Yeah. Start teaching your children about their bodies. Nothing annoys me more than when 19 and 20-year-olds come into the doctor and don't know shit about themselves. First of all, they come with their parents. And as soon as they come into the room, their parents is yapping off at the mouth. Every question I'm asking the adult, the parent is jumping in. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, that. I don't know. I just get annoyed with that because your kids don't ask permission to screw. So why are they asking you to tell them everything about their history, their health history? Why they don't know it? That's a conversation parents need to be having with their kids. Let them know what's hereditary, what runs in your family. Let your children talk to your children about their bodies. When they go to the doctor and the doctor is asking the patient the question, they should know the answer. They shouldn't have to be looking at their parents, especially when you're grown. When you're a kid and a teenager, I get it. But at that point, mom, dad, start talking. They need to know what run on the father's side. They need to know what run on the mother's side, what they might have, what they might get when what's hereditary, what runs in the family. These kids need to know. These young adults should know. And the fact that they don't irritates the shit out of me. So parents, do better. You know, educate your kids more on their own bodies and what's going on. You know, if I got hypothyroid, my daughters or my sons may get it. They should know that that's what I have. You know what I'm saying? And not, figure it out when they get of age. I had to figure out a lot because my mother didn't tell me a lot of stuff that was hereditary. We don't have no major health issues, thank God. But we have some things that maybe when I was younger, if I would have knew, I could have been handling it better and it wouldn't have got out of control. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So do better with that. Do better with yourselves and go to the doctor. Women, if you are 40 and up, you need to be getting a mammogram every year. Colonoscopies, get your prostates checked. These are things that we just don't do because we think, we feel like ain't nothing wrong with us. And then it hit us, and by then it's too late. So, take better care of yourselves. And I think that's really it. I don't really talk about too much of shit. I'll be having too much going on. I'm sitting here sipping in the bed where I shouldn't be. My ass should be exercising, but I'm allergic to that shit. I'm sipping on something. I worked all week and now I'm relaxing. I still can't really relax. I gotta pick that girl up from work soon. I'm not allergic. I know you not frugal mama. Didn't I tell you I was gonna join you one day? One day. Don't give up on me. One day I'm gonna join you. If y'all don't know, Wellness with Frugal Mama, she works out every morning. She looks fabulous. So you can get your workout on with her. Please subscribe to her channel, Intrinsic Love. She has a channel. She talks about different topics. I love Intrinsic Love's channel. It's just a place to go. These are places to go that you just want to woosah and relax. Viv, she take you to church on Sundays. These ladies have awesome channels. Mixology, she's a great cook. She give you recipe ideas. She does unboxing on her channel. Dive in, give you the scoop of what's going on. These are good content creators, and we don't get a lot of TC not a content creator, although she should be, but she's not. But we don't get a lot of traffic or whatever, or maybe we do. I don't even know. I know I don't get no traffic, but that's fine because I don't do it a lot. I don't come live enough. I'm not consistent at all. I can't be because I have a family and I can't be on here all the time. I pass the time when I'm at work. I might tune in and listen from here and there. But when I get home, I'm tired and I'm dealing with my children. I'm dealing with my woman and I got shit to do. I got to prepare for the next day. So I can't be on here like that and be consistent. So, but that's not an excuse because Frugal Mama got a whole family too, but she has a goal and she's dedicated, and I like that about her. She get out here every day and she do her 1, 2, and then she gone. So you can do it. I'm making excuses. I'm lazy sometimes, and I just don't be feeling like it. I feel like I gotta come on camera all the time because I don't like not coming on camera. So I gotta make sure I'm okay, camera ready. So there's a lot of things that stop me. And so a lot of times I just don't really have shit to talk about. I mean, I can talk about things, but I don't really be feeling like people are interested. Hey, Miss TR. Thank you for dropping by. Everybody that dropped by, I appreciate you guys. Really, really, I really, really do. Please like and share and subscribe if you didn't. And, let's do what it do. Hey, One Busy Mama. These two are my girls. I love me some One Busy Mama and Wellness with Frugal Mama. I would love to have a conversation with you guys because it's some questions I want to know. Because you guys are really solid. And I really want to know, did you guys meet each other on YouTube? Did you know each other before? And things. I really did want to have a conversation with y'all. One day I will do that. And how has it been? How is that relationship? Have y'all ever disagreed on something, and how did y'all handle that? Just teaching people how I'm analyzing. I started this, so I know I went into all different types of things, but I started out saying analyzing friendships. And that's how I started this live because, like I said, a friend of mine posted something on Facebook and it made me analyze what type of friend I was. So friendships is important, when you want to have them, and they should be handled with care. So, I would love to discuss that with you guys one day. Yeah. And you got a challenge going on. Yes, that's a good topic. Correct. Yeah, I got a challenge going on. I seen that. Answering the questions. I didn't participate because I wasn't tagged. No. Just joking. But yeah, these are two good, great women that have channels and they're dope. And you guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You're gonna tag me now? I should have never opened my mouth. If you tag me out, I'll definitely do the challenge. I love it. I love it. Love it. But guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm gonna relax. I know, right? I done opened my mouth. I should have did it. But no, it's a good challenge. I loved it. Like I listened to it and I'm like, wow, that's really good. But you guys are dope. And I like y'all. And when I do come out, I always share y'all. Y'all know that. You know, I'm subscribed and a member. So either way, guys, I'm gonna get off here now because I've been talking. And I done ran out of things to say. Just play it back. If you learn something, then I did my job. Get involved with the politics of it all. Figure out who you want to be your next president. That's important. I think we should retire Biden. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Like he's okay. He's doing the best that he can do. But do he got 4 more years in him? No. He don't got it. Elizabeth Warren don't got it. Kamala Harris don't got it. Bernie Sanders don't got it. None of them got it. We need some fresh, new people. New and fresh and young. Okay? Like, come on now. And the fact that we don't even have heck no, he don't. No, he don't got it. And the fact that we don't even have nobody, I ain't seen nobody or nothing that's like, ooh, I only seen one person that made me like, let me look more. And that's a woman, Katie Porter. She's awesome. And like she can get it if she was to run. But the fact that we don't even have nobody out here that's even engaging, or I just don't see it. Maybe I just don't see it. That's alarming to me because we need this stuff. Who's going to run the country? Who is going to run the country? And let me put one more thing out there. And I'm sorry, y'all may not agree. That's fine. Disagree respectfully. If we allow the former president to get away with the insurrection, this world would turn into a civil war. What example are we setting if he was able to do that and get away with it? That's all I'm gonna say with that. If he was able to do that and get away with it, what president are we setting? Who, like me, myself, although I'm not violent and I'm not into guns or anything like that, but I feel like I don't have to listen to y'all. The laws don't matter. If it didn't matter for him, why should it matter for me? And I know I'm not the only one that feel that way. If we allow them to get away with this shit, y'all just don't even understand what's to come. Nobody is going to follow the rules. They're gonna feel like they don't have to. If he got away with it, I could get away with it too. It has to be some type of, like, you got to hold him accountable for something. Like, he got away with so much shit. And it ain't because he's a Republican. It's because of who he is as a person. It's his character. It's flawed. It's been flawed. They should have never elected him. It was so many other good candidates that was running. And the hatred that's filled in this country elected this man. It was all the hatred for other people that got this man elected, and it will get him elected again if we're not careful. And again, it's not a Republican or a Democratic thing. It's really not, because I don't claim either. I'm independent. It's who I believe is going to run this country the way I need it to be ran, honey. And I don't have to agree with everything, with every law that's coming in. I'm not going to agree. And nobody is. But come on now. Can we please elect someone that has some goddamn sense? That's all I'm asking. I don't think we're asking for much. Some sense, some morality. Please. Yes, this country has issues that need fixing. So many, and we're giving billions to different countries. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't, because we do need to help, because, at the end of the day, that could be us. And we will want, we will want that help as well if it was ever us. So, you do have to have allies. I get that. However, it's shit going on in your own backyard that y'all not taking care of. And this is some serious shit. We can end up like them if we're not careful. So let's get this thing together. Like, stop thinking about power and start thinking about what is going to make better sense for this country. Everybody just want to be in power and don't even know, they don't even deserve it. They don't even know what comes with power. Like, power is not always, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Too much power, it was never good for nobody. Okay, I'll just say that. And let's just say one more thing. The former president, he wanted all this power. He wanted everything. He just wanted it all. That greed, correct one, Busy Mama. And where did it get him? He hasn't had a good day yet. He hasn't gotten the grace that he wanted yet. All he has gotten with all this greed and power is a whole bunch of bull. He's been in the news for negative reading, and he watches the news every day. Nothing good about him said about him. His ego is like this right about now. When it probably started out here, it's like this every day. It's just like that. So was it worth it? Was it worth it? Okay, y'all. I'm out. Guys, I'll talk to you again soon. Peace out. Love and light. Peace.